Hello English 101 students, this is your professor Michael Bloomingberg, and I want to welcome you to week 3 of the semester. And the purpose of this video is to walk you through the coursework for this week. So as always, I'm on the Blackboard homepage, and I'm going to go ahead and go where you should always go, which is course content. We'll go ahead and click on the week 3 folder. Now in the week 3 folder, you're going to find a few different things. You're going to find the assignment sheet, which is where we'll start, but there's also some notes that I've posted that will help you in terms of understanding a summary. There's also the summary assignment sheet and the summary draft plan, which we'll look at as well. Now I've organized everything this week in its own individual folder, so hopefully you found that helpful as you were going through just for organizational purposes. So let's go ahead and click and look at the assignment sheet first, and we'll just pull that up as a Word document. Alrighty. So just taking a look at what's due this week. First of all, you always begin with the readings, and you have a reading from the Inquiry Academic Writing book. Also, I've recommended that you read through my notes and the draft plan as well. And I did not put the assignment sheet, but of course in the title, but it is listed in the bullet points. So just to start, we're going to look first of all at writing a summary, pages 156 to 163. Find some good information there. I'll pull up the notes in just a minute. We'll take a look at those once you finish the reading. Then there is the assignment sheet, and please note, and I want to really emphasize that the summary is not actually due this week. So please note that again, the summary is not due. Neither is the draft plan. It's due next week, but I want to make sure that you have a chance to look at them and perhaps get a jump start on those. So, in addition, the discussion board assignments, you have one of those this week, and that's related to summary. So, just make sure that you make note of that, and your due date, which is listed below, which is Sunday, January 29th by midnight. And the readings and discussion board assignments complete your work for the week. Though that being said, you may want to start on the draft plan as well. Go back to the week 3 folder. And let's pull up those notes and take a look at those very quickly. Alright, here's the notes, and I'm just going to very quickly enact my pen mode. That way if I want to jot note of something. First of all, just to begin with writing a summary, see definition on page 156 of your book. That will walk you through what a summary is. Now when you look, you'll see that a summary condenses a body of information, presenting the key ideas and acknowledging the source. Step 2 is right here, which is why write a summary. And again, see page 156 it says the goal is to sharpen your reading and thinking skills. So you'll note that as you go along. Summaries are short, usually shorter than the original text, so please note that. And main ideas are crucial. It requires critical reading to determine main ideas. And summaries do not include any of your own thoughts, opinions, and ideas. So just some of the key elements there from the reading. Hopefully you were able to find those notes helpful as you read through to try to understand what a summary is. Now with that done, you can actually take a look at the summary assignment sheet. Go ahead and pull that up next. All right. So again, the key elements to make note of here is that it's going to be a 2 to 3 page paper. You want to make note of that, where you're presenting a summary of Naomi Klein's No logo. And please refer to the reading, and don't forget that there is a checklist here of what you must do to be successful. 2 to 3 pages, that's really key. Note your page requirement there. Follow the guidelines, 12-point Times New Roman font, double-spaced with 1-inch margins, and adhere to the standard written English, so make sure your grammar, mechanics, punctuation, and spelling are in check. And please note your deadlines. First of all, next week, Sunday, February 5th for the draft plan. And then right here is when the actual paper is going to be due, Sunday, February 12th. So please note that, that again, none of these are due this week, but keep it in mind as you're moving into next week. And so I want to go back. I want to take a look at the draft plan very quickly. So we're hitting the home stretch of the video. All right. Just pulled it up as a Word document. Best thing you can do is to work at this as a Word document. And again, it's not due this week, but if you want to get a jump start, that would be a good idea. There's a little area here for you to put your name at the top. And then the first question is, what is Naomi Klein's main argument? And feel free to list her thesis or main argument there. You've also got some space to work in to note biographical information regarding Naomi Klein, how her background has influenced her point of view, what are some key points that you have identified from No Logo, how can you organize the main ideas from each paragraph section, and what does Klein do to make her argument stand out. And then the final block, and again, you're just, if I could, I'm going to again just make note here. What you're really doing is just putting your info here and then in the block, so on and so forth. I'm going to go ahead and erase that off. But I think you get the point that you're putting your info in those areas and typing them in. But again, not due this week, but due next week. So please note that. Okay. All right. So now that we've gone over the draft plan, the only other thing we need to look at for this week is the discussion board assignment. And it is listed for week 3. It says, please make sure that you read writing a summary, which we just made reference to a few minutes ago. Once you've read it, respond to the following. What are some of the most important aspects to consider when writing a summary? What is the ultimate purpose of a summary? And what do you think will be the most challenging part of tackling your first essay assignment this semester? The summary of Naomi Klein's From No Logo. Feel free to reference the assignment sheet for your summary as you prepare your answer to the final question. And again, I think the most important thing is just noting your due date, which is Sunday, January 29th, very typical of the first couple of weeks. All right, guys, I think that's it. And a lot of this week is kind of building block for the next couple of weeks, as next week you'll be working on your draft plan. And then the following week you'll be turning in your draft of the summary of Naomi Klein's No Logo. But as always, if you have any questions, feel free to email me. But good luck, and might want to go ahead and get started on those draft plans.